And when you do feel just right, and when you do now begin to feel very, very relaxed, so relaxed, perhaps more relaxed than you've ever felt before, you'll probably start to see a little glimpse here and there of so many, many pictures and sounds that are fleeting and fading away into the sunset of your subconscious self. A tiny crab living deep within a reflection. You'll probably see the light. A crayfish crawling out of the sea onto land, or a waxing moon. As you enter the realm of prophecy and travel further through the sea, you can see that all this stimulus will easily converse with the symbolic language of your very own subconscious mind. And if you keep listening, it will be the very deepest you who will start to see all the most important things, like the waxing moon embedded in the sun. The shadow of yourself works in harmony with the gravitational attraction of the moon. And it is you who'll make all the most important decisions. As we journey down there, right now. And you'll continue. You're the right age. Before you were too young, and after. And now, right now, it's just so easy to keep listening and become different. Keep listening and discover that my voice will easily go with you wherever your subconscious self wants to go in. The way. Yes, that's right. You hear a soft bell, a soft little bell that sounds much like the blush of breeze. And you see a manifestation, an invisible force, a deeper cosmic truth. Hear my voice gently ringing through all your precious memories, down, down through old things and new things, down into deep, dull and hidden places, faded memories, faded dreams. So many, many thoughts have faded and crawled into the bright circle of your subconscious mind. Wand hearts, water hearts, sword hearts, gold hearts. Can you see the little rays of light? See the closed eyes that break apart the darkness and take you further down into. Perhaps it's becoming darker now that it could be confusion. The last way that is the same as the first way. Remember? The last old worn-out delusion that knows everything in the rising sun from the time before. You have a notebook and you have a pen. Yes, that's right. Continuously moving. An entrance door appears in a white pyramid. And there are many ways to draw hearts with doors in them. You see the long darkness that obscures the moon. You see down there in the deepest wallows, where dim, foggy moonlight represents the shadow realm, you've always known the way to listen. And many ways that people become friends. To know, yes, to know that you're becoming familiar with and getting to know much more now. Much more about the particular. Let's talk about all the interesting things you'll see along the way. That live in a heart and a door for all to see. On your wrist, draw this in memory of me. Long, luxurious feelings of drifting down there. And you're getting to know much more now about yourself and about the things that will eventually lead you directly and confidently towards getting to know what it is that you really need to do with the let's talk about a walk which you can always take in your mind's eye. Main pillars of your life. Because today, and it is the same now as it was in the past. Yes, that's right. It's exactly the same now as it was when everyone always needed to decide to use their heart to select and be correct. And sometimes the only way to select and always remain correct is to see ways than one way. And once you have fire doors, chalice doors, air doors, earth doors, and slowly but surely you'll go even deeper into you will inherit the 4 great kingdoms. Peaceful, isn't it? So peaceful and so relaxing in none. Yes, that's right. 0's peaceful. 0's weightless. 0's so relaxing. Because 0's without form or feature. 0 is nothing. Clouds obscure the moon, and fog casts a gauzy haze over 2 pyramids, one white, one black. Beyond the pyramids you see a small boat sailing on a stormy sea. A white wolf howls at the moon, and a door opens in the white pyramid. Strong light shines down from a full moon. You sense the presence of a mysterious world. Your imagination has a life of its own, and beyond it is the unknown mystery which it cannot show. Here is an offer you can't refuse. As you walk over green hills to reach the pyramids, 2 wolves follow you, one black, one white. Occasionally the wolves stop to howl at the moon. The waxing moon, a reflection of your inner self, is emerging. You have hidden abilities. A veil embroidered with green leaves and pomegranates, hangs behind you. A large solar cross shines on your blue gown. On your head is a golden crown containing 3 phases of the moon. Child of the sons of the mighty, ruler of crimson, here is the threshold between life and death. Listen only to the voice that is soundless. Look only on that which is invisible. Under the power of your imagination, you cross the wilderness. The thread of communication between this world and the next tells your heart that the door in the white pyramid is the way out. The pyramids grow closer and closer, larger and larger. How sweet the anticipation. As you enter the white pyramid, you see a long-expected sunrise, a clear, true light, a light quite different from the foggy glow of the full moon. As you step further into the light, you feel as happy as a child. Imagination is a separate force. What do you wish you believe to be true? Harness the wild elements. Serve the sun. A mumble, a water skin, a hollow sound. Your imagination has a life of its own.
Y-O-U-R-S. How will you brave the unknown? You will listen, observe, and remain silent.
The facets of your mind gaze calmly upon rest. The dew of thought falls. The message is peace. Be still. The abyss beneath ceases giving up a form. It is too dangerous to look back at the reflection of reality. Rise from the waters of confusion, from the lands at the edges of settlements, inhabited by crawling crayfish. Wanderer is protector. Rise from the waters, pulled up by the light above. A path stretches dimly through a gateway in the distant mountains. Courage shows you light, glamour of fantasy. In the nightfall of your heart, you are a lucid afterglow. This is the path you cannot refuse. The emerald sea is the darkness of a dream, a lucid contemplation of untold powers below. Don't ask to speak with the dead. A waxing moon is embedded in the sun, secrets of the natural world. First clarity comes from reflection. first clarity to be offered comes from the moon. The moon pulls the water. Your manifest esoteric knowledge is pulled into consciousness. You have been told 3 times. Many false prophets are gone out into the spirit world. This is the real mystery of iniquity. A voice crying in the wilderness. When transformation and assimilation have gone far enough, here is wisdom. Here is peace. You have found them in the looking glass. A heavy, cold dew is falling. A large black crab crawls out of a rivulet onto white sand, green and misty throughout the 4 seasons. Now you have the way, your body's light. Parting words still echo in your ears. When will you see the Eastern Ocean again? To your firm will, the hidden becomes clear. You have real determination. You look up into the fog of your own imagination, and suddenly, for the first time, you can see words written in 10 crowns. The words are the Royal Road. You've heard of the Royal Road, haven't you? You've definitely seen or heard about the Royal Road in your travels. Perhaps in the past, before you wandered so far away from home. Your imagination has a life of its own. And now the time has come for you to open your eyes. And now the time has come for you to play the game.
The hypnotist.
Will you choose
The hypnotist.
the warm sunlight
The hypnotist.
or the light and dark pillars? Write down your choice and return whenever you like. Or continue right now because the Royal Road is waiting.